Did you know that most billionaires today follow the same steps to get rich? It's not about luck or magic. They just think differently and take big action. As Elon Musk once said, you get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of the problems you solve. That means the harder the problem, the more money you can make. Elon didn't just chase money, he fixed big problems in the world. Now imagine if you could use the same ideas to build your own dream business. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But by the end of this video, you'll see that Elon's way of thinking can work for anyone, even you. If you dream of starting something big or making enough money to live the life you want, then this video is for you. From online money transfers to electric cars, space rockets, and even brain-computer interfaces, Elon Musk has made headlines for doing what others only dream about. Born in South Africa, Musk moved to the US, earned degrees in economics and physics, and has since built some of the most valuable companies in the world: Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, Neuralink, and formerly PayPal. His story is deeply rooted in finance, software, and bold business bets. Musk helped revolutionize the way we send money online with PayPal, forever changing credit, loans, and digital payments. He then shifted his focus to clean energy, pushing Tesla to become the most valuable car maker on the planet, forcing giants like Ford and BMW to go electric. With SpaceX, he made space travel 90% cheaper, winning massive government contracts and launching a new space economy. His satellite internet project, Starlink, is disrupting the telecom and internet provider market, offering fast connectivity in rural and war-torn areas. He's also investing in the future. Neuralink could one day treat brain disorders, while Tesla Energy and solar roofs offer clean, battery-backed alternatives to traditional insurance-dependent power grids. The Boring Company aims to solve traffic jams, and his school, Astronova, is rethinking education with a focus on logic, creativity, and innovation, skills essential for navigating today's economy, whether you're applying for student loans, working in trading, or launching a startup. As Musk once tweeted, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." That quote sums him up perfectly. He doesn't wait for permission. He moves fast, takes risks, and changes the rules. And whether you're in mortgage finance, business development, or just trying to build a side hustle, that mindset can change your life too. Now, let's explore 5 powerful money and business lessons from Elon Musk that can help you build wealth and succeed. Number 1. Be ready to fail. Most people fear failure, especially when money, credit, or your whole business is on the line. But not Elon Musk. He once said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." Let that sink in. One of the richest men on the planet doesn't just accept failure, he expects it. When Elon Musk started SpaceX, his first 3 rocket launches failed. They blew up. Millions of dollars went up in smoke. He was almost out of loans, and his company were weeks away from closing down. People laughed, experts said he was done, but Musk didn't quit. He learned, improved, and on the 4th try, SpaceX made it to orbit. When Tesla launched the Model S, the company had serious problems. The costs were huge. People doubted electric cars. Musk was risking his last money from PayPal and nearly lost everything. His credit was stretched. His friends told him to stop. But again, he kept going. Why? Because real success in business, trading, software, or even getting a degree doesn't come without risk. If you play it too safe, you never grow. You never break out of the 9 to 5. Even the biggest banks, insurance firms, and mortgage companies fail sometimes, but they bounce back by learning fast and adapting. Musk shows us that if your idea is bold, failure is not the end. It's the tuition you pay for greatness. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. This reminds us that whether you're building a business, applying for student loans, creating a finance app, or just learning to trade, you will mess up. That's normal. The real difference? Winners don't stop. They study their mistakes like a course in school, then they come back stronger. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying, because every failure is one step closer to your breakthrough. Number 2. Think in first principles. When it comes to money, business, or even personal finance, most people play by the same old rules. They take out loans without reading the fine print, buy insurance without comparing plans, or follow trading tips from social media without real research. But Elon Musk, he doesn't play by the rules, he rewrites them. Musk uses something called first principles thinking. It's a way of solving problems by breaking them down to the most basic facts, then building up from there. As he famously said, boil things down to the most fundamental truths and reason up from there. Most business owners, for example, would buy rocket parts at market prices. Musk didn't. He asked a powerful money question. What are the raw materials needed to build a rocket, and how much do they actually cost? Turns out, the materials were way cheaper than the final product, so instead of overpaying, he built his own parts. That's how SpaceX was born, and it saved him millions. This idea isn't just for rockets. You can use it in everyday money decisions. Let's say you're applying for a student loan for a college degree. Instead of just asking which school is the best, ask what skills do I really need, and what's the cheapest, smartest way to get them. Or maybe you're buying a house. Most people just follow what banks say. But with first principles thinking, you ask, what's the real cost of this mortgage over time? Same goes for picking a credit card, using finance software, or choosing a trading strategy. This mindset even works in charity. Before you donate, ask, what's the best way to make a real difference? Don't just give smart. Warren Buffett once said, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Why? Because learning to think clearly, especially about money, credit, loans, and business, will pay off forever. Number 3. Work like hell. When it comes to success, most people look for shortcuts, but Elon Musk, he takes the stairs, fast, and he climbs longer than anyone else. Musk once said, work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. That's not just a quote. That's how he built Tesla, SpaceX, and several other companies from scratch, while others were sleeping. In a world where people want to get rich through viral TikToks or overnight trading wins, Elon reminds us that real success still comes from grinding it out. For entrepreneurs, students, and even 9-to-5 workers trying to start a side business, this mindset is a game changer. Let's say you're building a software app or starting a small finance business. If you're only working on weekends, someone out there is putting in 100 hours a week. Guess who wins? You don't need a fancy degree or huge loans to get started, but you do need to put in the hours, especially at the beginning. When Elon was building Tesla, he was sleeping on the factory floor, not in some mansion. He was obsessed. That kind of focus is rare and powerful. Even in everyday life, this applies. Want to pay off your credit card debt faster? Want to buy your first home without drowning in mortgage payments? Want to build a business so you can donate more to causes you care about? Then maybe, just maybe, you need to outwork everyone. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Tim Notke. This means you don't have to be a genius to win. You just need to be consistent, disciplined, and hungry. Whether you're learning trading, building software, getting your first insurance policy, or launching your own business, the people who put in the time are the ones who see real money and results. So if you're tired of being stuck, if you're ready to crush your goals, do what Elon does. Show up early, stay late, and work like hell. Because in the end, that grind is what separates dreamers from doers. Number 4. Take risks early. Your best bet is now. Elon Musk is no stranger to risk. After selling PayPal and making millions, he didn't buy luxury cars or a mansion. Instead, he poured nearly all his money into 2 businesses that people thought would fail: Tesla and SpaceX. That decision nearly broke him. At one point, he had to take loans from friends just to pay rent. But look at him now, the richest man on earth. Musk once said, "Now is the time to take risks. You don't have kids, you don't have obligations." This is a powerful message for young people, recent graduates, and anyone starting over. If you don't yet have heavy mortgage payments, insurance responsibilities, or kids to care for, this is your window. Think about it. When you're young, you can afford to fail. If your business idea flops, you have time to bounce back. If your software startup doesn't work, you still have years ahead to earn, learn, and try again. But once life adds more weight, like a house, kids, credit card bills, or a job you can't afford to leave, taking bold steps becomes harder. That's why Musk didn't wait. He made his boldest moves early, and you don't need to bet it all to follow this idea. Maybe it means investing time into learning finance or trading, even if you're working full-time. Maybe it's starting that business you've been thinking about instead of spending weekends scrolling TikTok. Maybe it's using your degree in a different way or skipping the traditional path altogether. Even small bets taken early compound over time. That's how smart money works. And when you win, you'll have more to donate, more to grow, and more freedom to live life on your terms. Number 5. Focus on impact, not just money. Most people start a business because they want to make more money. But Elon Musk didn't just want to get rich, he wanted to change the world. He once said, "I didn't go into the rocket business, the car business, or the solar business thinking this is a great opportunity. I just thought, in order to make a difference, we need to do something." Think about that. Musk didn't build Tesla because electric cars were popular. He built it because our planet needed cleaner ways to travel. He didn't start SpaceX for fun. He wanted to make life multi-planetary in case Earth couldn't survive long-term. His goals were bigger than profits. Now here's the powerful truth. When you solve real problems, money shows up anyway. People are always looking for ways to make life easier, cheaper, or better. If your software, product, or service does that, even in a small way, you're creating value. That's what money flows to, value. For example, think about companies that help people get student loans, manage their mortgage, improve their credit score, or even save on insurance. They may not seem flashy, but they solve real problems, and they make billions. Even in trading or finance, those who succeed are usually focused on creating better tools, smarter systems, or more access, not just getting rich overnight. Musk's mindset teaches us that success comes from purpose. Yes, you can earn money. Yes, you can even get rich. But the path that lasts, the one that keeps growing, is the one built on impact. Albert Einstein once said, "Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value." Einstein reminds us that money, fame, and success are byproducts of doing meaningful work, not the goal itself. So here's the lesson. Don't chase cash, chase problems. Look around. What bugs people? What costs them too much time, money, or stress? Fix that, and you might just build a business worth millions. Elon Musk became one of the richest people on Earth, not by chance, but by using simple rules anyone can follow. Remember this quote from Thomas Edison, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset of real success. Even insurance and trading experts know, no risk, no reward. If you're serious about building your dream business or getting that degree, pick just one Elon Musk lesson and start today. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.